Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Barely Necessities. That's laughingplace.com's live discussion of Disney merchandise. I'm Rebecca Mosley, the co-founder of Laughing Place. I'm still traveling, so the setting is not quite as well lit or as familiar to me as normal. And over there is Bekah. If you see me looking up, it's because my second screen is the TV here in this room, and so it's like I'm having to look up to see you. But how you been doing, Bekah?
I'm good, and you don't have to worry. You don't have the light struggles that I was having a couple weeks ago, and the in and the out. So I think we're all good. But yes, I'm back home on a little bit more reliable internet, and yeah, I'm doing great.
Well, the fun part here is we've just got so much to talk about that I'm like, hey, let's go ahead and make this happen. And let's see. Okay, so I got to hit this button over here and share screen so you all can see that some Munchling news has been happening.
Yeah, we had a couple weeks off here, so I thought for a few of these, we're gonna go back a little bit and cover some of the merchandise that we didn't get to cover as they were released. But yeah, this is the Street Food Fusion collection, and we've got, of course, the micro plush, the little 4.5 to 5 inch pals, and I think these are just so adorable. They're, because it's street food, they also come with a little like condiment plush as well. They really went all in on this. And then we have some of these larger medium-sized plushes, which also come with the little condiments as well. And
I'm gonna pop off for a moment. Hang on, Bekah.
No, you're fine. Yeah. So yeah, the orange bird was mentioned a couple months ago as part of the standalone item for the Flower and Garden Festival. And so he's finally here. He looks really cute. He comes with a little bottle of honey. And I believe this is an orange infused cupcake is what the theme and the smell is supposed to be. So a little bit of a stretch there, but I like that they're being creative with it.
And the theme seemed to be the street food. So I thought I noticed like falafel along with things like pizza and hot cocoa.
Yes, and mochi with the mochi there for squirt.
And they launched
or not
a
squirt.
water bottle,
Pearl.
right?
Yeah, it was Pearl, not I said squirt, but it's Pearl. I do think I know most of my Disney characters. Yeah, we've got some accessories too, like this water bottle. Yeah, that's Mickey there as this cinnamon roll. An ear headband inspired by the Minnie Mouse. And this blanket I thought was cute. So we've got Pluto on one side, and the other is all sorts of characters.
So once again, if you're looking for the Disney Munchlings Street Food Fusion Collection, you can check out the article that will be linked below. Now, this next collection is one that I saw all throughout wandering Walt Disney World this trip. Adorable, cuddly, brightly colored. I think Gio may have picked up the shirt while he was here.
I was going to say, what do you think of it? Because I'm a little bit tired of the Spirit jerseys, but I love the artwork.
These are cute. I'm gonna be an honest Disney dweeb for a moment and say that I'm rolling the dice that these are still going to be available at a discounted price.
Okay.
I loved them, but not to the point where I wanted to get them, at all costs, because Disney stuff, is a little bit more expensive. So sometimes on some of these, because, you can only have so many shirts, but yet you don't want to miss out on a design sometimes. So I think this is the one where I was like, I like it, but if it's still there, I won't be too sad if I missed it. But if it's still there at a discount, then I'll definitely snag it.
Yeah. I'm that way with almost, as you know, with almost anything. I have like a threshold that I'm like, I am not spending more than this, or maybe I'll add it to my cart if it'll push me to that $75. Like, well, we want the free shipping, so we might as well just pay full price, right? But yeah, I think I'm with you as in terms of,
because it's cute. It's just not quite 100% for me, and because of that premium price that you're dealing with Disney stuff and my slowly shrinking closet space, you really got to grab me hard in order to get me to give you the space and the money on that. But no, this one is so adorable. My sister was also commenting on it whenever we'd stumble on it here and there, but they've got it pretty much in everything you could want.
Right.
Non-breakable cups, non-breakable plates,
There's a puzzle.
the lounge fly. I mean, Dooney too, right?
Yes, there were 3 Doonies, and I believe the tote bag, which had the best picture, not a repeating pattern, but just a gorgeous image that sold out, at least when I last looked. So
okay, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, really, really beautiful. Kind of a nice cap to the Walt Disney World 50th celebration.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, this was the bucket hat a minute ago. Hang on, because that's what caught my eye because it's reversible. See, it's got the nice blue on the outside, but then you can flip it around and you've got Stitch in a Space Mountain vehicle. You've got the Pirates of the Caribbean dog. Donna also saying that she felt the same. Love the design, but in that kind of wait and see pattern. Bowls and tray. Like I could not believe just the breadth of this collection. And I will agree with Donna. I thought this collection popped and looked even nicer in person. As nice as it looks in these images, in person, it's like a brighter hue rather than kind of a jewel. It's a little less jewel tone, a little brighter in person to me. So
that's really good to know. And I think, like you're saying, with the amount of items that they have, like you've got the bowls and the plates, this could even be a really fun like starter set for someone who wants to have like Disney like bowls and plates to entertain with, but they're not sure how much they want to spend or kind of just getting started. This is such a universal design, I guess. I don't know.
Well, the one that was hardest for me to leave behind, honestly, was the picture, because that's not typically something that'll have this kind of Disney art on it. And it was not a huge picture. It was a nice kind of narrow, tall picture, so I could really see it being nice for like a water jug, within the fridge. And like I say, sometimes it's like, how many cups am I going to have in my, as a Disney fan, how many cups am I going to have? How many places am I going to? You start to, run out of space for your Disney stuff. And that was just one of those things where it's like, well, okay, so I could take the picture I use and replace it with a Disney picture, that kind of thing. But I saw the shirt on Geo, looked good, nice and bright. So definitely a beautiful collection just arrived. So it'll be fun to see how it moves, how the public reacts to it. Earth Day is just around the corner, and with that, we've got some Nat Geo related merchandise.
Yes, they have an elephant collection, and the timing of this release kind of lines up with the Secrets of the Elephants, which is going to be streaming on Disney Plus, and I think it's also going to be on National Geographic starting on Earth Day. So really fun. I love the colors that they've chosen here. Elephants are not my favorite animal, but I would not at all have a problem like using a tote bag with that design on it.
And the elephant itself, so adorable. Oh, this is so cute with the ink splotches on it. And once again, for purchases that are 75 plus, you qualify for that free shipping if you use the code SHIPMAGIC. And with these kinds of items, and then the collection we were just looking at, easy to get your cart up to the 75 free shipping amount. So, and the nice thing about that other collection we were looking at, as well as this one, is there's items kind of with that are larger ticket, and then or kind of in a smaller mid range. So you can kind of pad that cart without having to overly pad that cart, right? We all try to do it, right? Get as close to that overage as we can.
Yes, no, we do the same thing. And as always, purchases, for National Geographic items are going to help support the global nonprofit, the National Geographic Society. So your purchase even has a purpose.
Awesome. Monsters Inc. Okay, so this weekend was the Run Disney event, and it was themed to Pixar. And so there were a lot of runners that had a sock sewn onto the back of their jersey. It was really cute. Lots of really great monster costumes. If you haven't checked those out through Instagram or Twitter, this Run Disney weekend, people really had a lot of fun celebrating Monsters University and all the characters that were in it. But CASETiFY will let you bring the Monsters Inc. fun to your mobile devices.
Yes, I think from what I can tell right now, it's only going to be for Apple products, but that could change. And this is coming on April 27th, but you can sign up for early access on the 26th. And that just gives you the chance to purchase ahead of everybody else.
Can you tell by the puzzled look on my face that I'm trying to figure out where they went? Okay, there it is.
Yeah, this is really cute. I love that it's like the ID cards of the different employees. And I like that they've included Roz and Randall as well. So, you figure Mike and Sully, and yes, Boo, of course. But we've even got some of the CDA people there, and then like the Scream canister. And then that fuzzy Sully fuzzy case is really cute too.
I love the idea of reaching in my purse for my bag for my phone, and it's all nice and fluffy.
Right?
And then there's some items for your, I want to say these are like a zip bag for your laptop or your iPad case, your watch bands, your charger, your wireless chargers. So pretty much anything within that Apple mobile world. CASETiFY is covering you in all things Monsters Inc.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this collection. And all the products in here sell between $38 and $98. So it's a little hefty there, but you are getting a great protector for your phone or a really cool looking accessory.
Yes, Kyle, Roz has more work to do in order for you to be able to get these wonderful CASETiFY items. So there you go.
Indeed.
Moving back to the Shop at Disney universe, I actually spotted this 1940s collection on shelves over at Connections and along Hollywood Boulevard, I believe it was, over at Disney Studios. We've got a Loungefly, Bekah.
Yeah. I don't particularly love the Pinocchio story, and I like the fact that he turns into a donkey even less. So this is not on my list, but I can see that this would appeal to several fans. And I like that if you're going to be collecting the Disney Decades collection, and especially the Loungeflies, I like that they're not going to all be the exact same. So
they're really going for this these kind of like off the usual elements. We had the orchestrating arms for Mickey, and now we have these donkey ears. Apparently, according to Kyle, this bag should be used for stashing liquor and hiding your cigs. So that's what
right, because that won't get you.
But I will say the interior of this bag, these are images from the Little Golden Book series. Instantly recognizable. To me, nostalgia washes over me as I caught these images from those. Oh, the art in those books was so beautiful.
I know.
So they really outdid themselves with that lining. With the ears, they're celebrating Three Caballeros.
Yeah, I thought this was an interesting choice, but I'm glad to see it there. Because, this trio doesn't get a lot of love in the merchandise sphere. So it's good that they're featuring that. And again, I like that if this is going to be the thing you're collecting, then you have a variety of styles, characters, and not everything is one note. I love these. These are so cute. I'm not very familiar with the Fantasia film, but these are the little Pegasus family. Peter Pegasus, I think.
They're so cute. I didn't know they had names. I'll be honest. I just think of them as the winged horses of Fantasia, and they're beautiful. And they did continue the collection of putting them in a bag.
Yes.
So we get yet another Disney Decade plush bag full of.
This one doesn't look as creepy as the Mickey and Minnie.
No, it doesn't. Well, especially since they seem to be smiling.
Yeah,
They look like do. Only one of them looks like, seriously, we're in this bag. The others are total chill, totally chill in the bag. And that's how they looked on shelves when I saw them at the parks as well. This is a money bin pin that opens up to reveal Scrooge McDuck and his, frenemy? No, probably just enemy, huh? His,
probably.
Pastoral Symphony Pegasi, says Tony Betty.
Okay.
So there you go. And according to your husband, it's my little Pegasi. But this is the one that I wanted, and then I saw the price tag, and I wimped out. $64.
I know.
And a magic band.
I know.
And it doesn't even connect to my Alexa, even though on the packaging it says
that it does.
You know, it says something about Alexa on it, and so I'm like, okay, but no, not yet. Maybe then.
So this is a pre-order item, which I think is smart. That they haven't, at least I assume they haven't manufactured all of these yet. And I'm sure to me, it seems like it's pretty easy, right? Like you have a standard design or like a standard shape. And so you just figure out where the placement is and then you print them off, whatever. But I was asking Kyle, I'm like, do you think a lot of people are buying Magic Bands to warrant the Magic Band Plus to warrant these frequent releases? And I guess that might just not be where I like to spend my money, but I'm like, you only need one, right?
I want it. I seriously, this was on my shopping list, but then the last one I bought, I'm pretty sure was $45, and I thought I was pushing it at that. And so then for it to jump up into this price range, I was like, uh-oh, it's a pachyderm. But no, not. I couldn't do it. But it hurts because I love pink elephants. It terrified me when I was a child. Became my most favorite part of Fantasmic when it was there at Disneyland, to the point where when the internet arrived, that was my first screen name was Pink Elephants. I met Doobie as Pink Elephants at AOL. And
how fun.
Yeah, so my the crew would call me Pinky for the longest time because of that. But
maybe this should be an anniversary present from your adoring husband.
There we go.
He's not watching, is he? Is he watching?
Okay, Jeffrey, I want to know more. We'll have to talk. We'll chat, and I want to know more about the buying a new band for the trip. Is it about collection? Is it about the fact that like my current band doesn't hold a charge real well, and so I'm hoping that maybe if I bought a different one, maybe it would hold a charge better. Although Tony taught me a trick on this trip. Tony taught me there's a button on the back of my Magic Band, and when I'm not going to be involved in things, like maybe if I'm sitting down at a nice dinner or something, that can be a big block of time. You sit down at a Brown Derby, whatnot, sure. Right? And you don't need your Magic Band during that time. So you can hold down a button on the back to where it'll vibrate twice, and then it totally shuts down your Magic Band. And so now it's not going to drain your Magic Band battery, and it's not going to drain my phone constantly trying to be in contact with them.
Yes.
So win-win. But I learned that little trick from Tony on this trip, and it did work. So I just would power it up. But when I went to Batu and would bounty hunt, so I got to really get to do that. Yeah, most people don't. So it was a much appreciated tip there. From somebody who's local and goes to the parks more frequently than I do. By the way, Bekah, I'm gonna, before we move on to the next one, I'm gonna show something that we're coming home with. If I can remember how to make my screen just a little bit bigger. Here we go. We're coming home with a mission space vehicle. Check it out.
Best ride. Bekah is pro mission space.
The little cockpit opens up. I was about to show it to you up here on the TV. That doesn't know that you're actually down here. So yeah, so the little cockpit opens up, and you can push the buttons.
Nice.
You get audio and even.
Main engine start.
And when that's happening, that main engine start like that, the thing is actually vibrating in your hands. It's like you can feel
it's like a haptic
trembling. It's so fun.
Oh, that is fun. That's very fun. Where did you find that?
This was in the exit, in that
Okay.
little shop that's at the exit of Mission Space that has a lot of Star Wars and Mission Space and NASA apparel.
Yes. Okay,
So
cool.
that's what. In fact, I almost bought an Artemis shirt there because I'm so excited about Artemis and I'd seen it launch. And so yeah, so I almost did that. Oh, let's see. Gio says since it was a new Stitch band, Andy got an early purchase discount. Oh,
That's good.
and he's one of my Disney friends that I call a completist.
Sure.
I can when they say collector, I find they mean completist. So cool. Very cool.
That is cool.
I'm glad Stitch was there for you, Gio. I'm glad it popped up while you were on this trip. For those collectors in that world of Funko, Bekah, you're highlighting a new Facet Pop.
Yeah, this is Tinkerbell. This is the 4th Facet Pop that I've seen from Funko as part of the Disney 100 collection. It's exclusive to Funko. I like that they're doing something different. I like that you've got that like little shimmer to it, and also all of those little cuts and geometric shape almost to give it the look of like being an actual gem, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we've got Tinkerbell there, and she looks really cute. She's in her usual outfit, her signature style, and yeah, I love that she's got her wings too. So
very sweet. Got
yeah.
that Disney 100 logo on it for those of you who are going to keep it in the box and build your Funko house out of Funko boxes.
Yeah,
So,
and she's only $15. I say that because it's not something that's like difficult. Like it's not a stretch to collect this. At least I find it's pretty budget friendly. You can, yeah, I'll spend $15 on a pop for myself.
I want to know what led Gio to suddenly talk about the drink price at McDonald's. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is not too long from theaters. Its date is approaching soon. Do you know what it is off the top of your head? If not, I'm sure Kyle can jump in the comments.
I think it's May 5th. Actually, it might be. Hold on, let me see if I'm smart and if I put it in the bottom of the article. But yeah, because I've been trying to do that with some of our stories. I believe I've got May 5th. So unless something drastically changed and I can't properly read our site, that's what we're at.
So there's a lot of Gio said an ad popped up on the screen. There's a lot of action figures and what I would call dolls, but they're large action figures coming, and Bekah's gathered them in this article about Hasbro.
Yeah, they have one line called their Epic Hero series, and those are like 4-inch action figures, and then like the Drax down there below Rocket. Oops, sorry. No, you're good. And then there's the Titan Hero, are those 12-inch ones that you would say we probably would typically reference those as dolls. But yeah, so that's the Epic Hero, and then the other is the Titan Hero. And this doesn't particularly matter to you purchasing it. It's just a way to classify everything for fans as they acquire this either for themselves or their kids. This is definitely more of a kid-friendly release as well. So
okay, yeah. I love this Groot mask because I love my Rocket mask that I have from the last film. So I'm excited now. I'm hoping that I'll be able to add Groot to it, because the way it's triggered, right? You rest your chin on that little lever right there, and it'll move his mouth. And since he really only says "I am Groot," the audio clip will be very simple.
Yes, indeed.
So there you go. So yeah, these are the larger Titan figures.
Yes.
And you've got Star-Lord and Adam. And these are I think this is Outrageous Rocket.
The Rocket, yeah, Rocket. Rocket has a solo one. Well, he has a solo character or a toy that's separate from those other lines. And
so when you squeeze his legs, he gets that angry face that you see in the upper left there. So that's how you can kind of make his eyebrows drop and his teeth bare. So then it becomes like that scary Teddy. Remember those?
Yes. Oh, indeed.
And then we've got Blast and Battle Groot. And then I
Right?
wanted to also showcase you're in the collection. You highlighted this is what's
Mhm.
cool to me. It's Star-Lord's blaster. You've got it in Nerf form.
Absolutely. You gotta have it.
Nice. Oh, yeah. See, he's ready to go.
I love though that they have these kids wearing safety glasses. I don't think those are that the type of eyeglasses the kid wears, but they're like, we're going to promote safety. We're not going to be responsible for hitting your kid in the eye.
I noticed that
Nerf
too.
dart.
I was like, when did Nerf become something that we showcase with the safety stuff? But I will admit that more and more they're having these plastic tips on them, and so they are getting a bit more aggressive in their. Gideon and his friends play with these Nerf things, and they're like little pellets almost.
So are they warming you up to like paintball?
It feels like it. It feels like, but this is an interesting concept. It's a 2-in-1, so it's a spaceship, but then you can also kind of carry it around like a blaster.
Yeah.
So it has these
I
little
think that's
plastic
fun.
things.
It's always amazing to me what new innovative ways designers will come up with for toys. Because at some point you're like, oh, we've seen it all, right? And it's like, no, we can come up with something unique.
Yep. So that's the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 toys that are beginning to make their way. I do love these blue Guardian uniforms that they're all going to be featured in, and I'm excited about that.
Me too.
Tomorrow is the conclusion of Mandalorian this season, if I'm remembering correctly, but I have been on vacation, so I may be.
That's okay. I have like 4 episodes to catch up on, so
okay. My memory is that this is the end, but Kyle, let me know if I'm speaking out of turn. But this is week 8 for us, at least, of Mando Mania, and you've gathered up a variety of items.
Yeah, so there's some stuff that was highlighted, like this R5D4. Did I say that right? I've written this name down so many times today, and I feel like I've forgotten. But yeah, so he's getting some love, not only in the Black series, which is the 6-inch scale, but also in the Vintage collection, which is a little bit smaller, like 3 3/4 inches. So yeah, some new stuff that will be available for pre-order starting tomorrow.
Nice. Pay no attention to the typo in the headline, Gio.
Did I make a
editor will jump on that shortly, I'm sure.
Oh gosh, yeah. Well,
there's some adorable PJs.
I got it, guys.
featuring
Thank you.
The little Grogu. It's so cute. Like a little tropical, little adorable Grogu with his snack food. It's not quite so adorable when you think about what their fate's going to be, but you know.
Right.
This is Build-A-Bear, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's a summertime look, which is really cute. Although I do think it's funny that it almost looks like a dress. I know it's his robes, but it almost looks like a dress.
And I love the blue butterfly.
Me too.
Oh, that blue butterfly is awesome, and it's still foreboding to me. Doobie came in and said tomorrow is the season finale. Bo looking beautiful.
Right?
Look at that. Oh,
isn't that gorgeous?
Stellar.
So, yeah, Gentle Giant, I believe.
Yes.
With their really unique busts, and there's also, and then we've got the fine jewelry as well.
So there's quite a variety that Bekah has gathered for the Mando Mania update. Even dog items, socks, so Hot Topic, box lunch, unusual racing themed t-shirt with Grogu and Mando declaring this is the way. You've got that. Apparently an ad to not miss out, because this adorable Gentle Giant Mandalorian sculpt of the child with soup.
Right?
I
think these are so cute.
Right out.
I know.
Wow. Okay. And even your Fire Stick remote can have a Mandalorian cover. By the way, I believe there should be a campaign that no remotes should ever be black. They should all have to be very brightly colored.
So you never lose them.
Yeah, because they fall between the sofa cushions and you never can see it. No, the blue butterflies do not go in his mouth. if you remember from him meditating on the hillside, they don't go in the mouth. And if you remember, you've seen them previously with Kylo Ren, which is why, well, no, not Kylo Ren, Ben Solo. So I wonder if we're being kind of teased about Grogu, but we'll see.
Maybe that would be interesting. They're starting with Build-A-Bear.
Funko's Bitty Pop line. We've got some adorable little Funkos in the world of Star Wars.
I love this because I love that it's all from A New Hope. I should say that. These figures are really small. They're only like an inch tall, and you get all 4. You get 3 known characters in each set and 1 mystery chase. So the mystery pop is the 4 that are at the bottom. Mm-hmm. So you're getting those 3, and then that silhouetted one can either be this metallic stormtrooper. I'm going to guess that's a Tusken Raider, and Ithorian, and General somebody or other. Grand Moff Tarkin.
Oh.
And I think that guy's name is Hammerhead, or I think it was listed as Hammerhead.
They used to call him Hammerhead, but they've been giving him an actual name at some point.
Good.
But he's an Ithorian, so, I don't know. Similarly with this set, Luke, Obi-Wan, Jawa, and then you can get one of these. So here's the deal. Doobie can't find the remote. And so Kyle is trolling him because earlier today his mouse stopped working. And Geo is now saying that he's going to lose the phone charger next. Nice thing about the phone charger, Geo, it's white, so it doesn't get lost as easily because it's really bright. And Tony giving you the advice of get real classy and use duct tape over the battery cover of your remote when you can't find the battery cover. That is not okay, man. Okay. This is what happens when I leave town. And then you've got a Darth Vader set with Darth Vader, Stormtrooper. I think that's a TIE pilot.
I think you're right.
It says that in the background. Yeah, TIE fighter pilot. Nice. So once again, as Bekah mentioned at the top of this discussion, New Hope characters. Leia. This is the set I'd get because I want Leia. Too. I want R2, I want 3PO, and then I would hope for the Ithorian or the Sand Person, the Tusken Raider. Those would be the ones. If I got either of the other 2, I'd be sad. I'd be bummed.
No, I agree. Although you could reenact, if you did get Grand Moff Tarkin, you could reenact the
best moment.
Yes.
The best moment. Your foul stench. Yeah, that would be great. Hi, Sonia. Good to see you. No, he doesn't, Tony. That is very disturbing. Okay. And if you are a Lucasfilm fan and eager to celebrate and toast the upcoming Indiana Jones film, Geeki Tikis has you covered. A variety of Geeki Tikis are coming, featuring Indy.
My favorite one right there.
Yeah, with him and his dad stuck.
It's such a fun design.
I like this one, although it would kind of weird me out to drink out of it.
Right? And it is actually I only have the one photo in there, but if you go to the link, you can see all the different angles. And there's a hole in the back of the head. So you can, have your beverage.
How would you not, every time you lifted this up, expected walls behind you to open it?
It would be
when you set it on
terrifying.
the table, you're just bated breath, hoping the table doesn't start to slowly drop.
I know. And these are the Geeki Tikis I think they're pretty heavy too. So this isn't something that you could easily, think of, or it feels like the Idol.
I still haven't seen this movie, Bekah. I probably should.
Wait, Raiders?
The second.
The second one. No, you're right.
I haven't seen Temple.
I haven't seen Temple either. I've seen 1, 3, and 4, and I remember after watching The Last Crusade, I was like, "This is better than Raiders of the Lost Ark." That's just my opinion, but I really liked Indy and his dad. I thought that was a fun little pairing there. And
I don't remember it too well. I just remember how I felt with Indy, just how it was like, I don't know, so different to, what had been watching or what,
Sure.
and so it's just it was like an event. And then everybody started to, in the playground, you were all pretending to be Indiana Jones, coming up with your own little adventures of Indy, and all that kind of stuff. And then the next film was just too creepy for me. So I didn't see it because Raiders kind of pushed the limit for Rebecca's creep factor.
We watched it with my parents, and we had to cover our eyes at the opening of the ark, so at some point you're like, why even bother? But everything else up to that was fun. And then of course the stunt show at Hollywood Studios
right.
Yeah, that was fun.
Kept it alive much longer than it might have otherwise. But they've got the films and the various highlights of the films in a collection of tikis. They've also got these adorable. These are smaller. Those were large, nice, kind of that Mai Tai size. These you're looking at smaller, more like a shot.
I thought they were actually a little bit larger because I think they.
Oh, are they? Okay.
I think they're 18 ounces, but maybe that's the total weight of the package.
Okay. No, it could just be on me having vacation brain. I was thinking that these were their smaller, like, 4 ounce, 5 ounce ones, so like double shot. But I will trust all of you to go and read the amazing article that our team has written, letting you know more about the Indiana Jones Geeki Tiki items. You've got Indy from Raiders. You've got Indy from Temple of Doom, and of course from Last Crusade. So lots of adorable duos from the Indiana Jones movies. Bye, Gio. Thanks for stopping by.
And a lot of these are also like limited edition, or they only made like 500 sets. So if it's something that you think you want, this probably won't be around for a long time, or not something they'll be reproducing. So go ahead and grab it.
With that, Bekah, that brings us to our shopping list, where you can let people know the other items that are out there that we haven't talked about.
That's right. We have another Pentastic Tuesday today. We have some new Disney villains. There's a D23 Animal Kingdom exclusive for all of you gold members, and a couple of other fun designs as well. Over on Shop Disney, there's a Starbucks Disney Parks collection. Really pretty, like red, pink, purple colors with a geometric pattern. It's really lovely. Moana, there's a Spotlight collection on Shop Disney, as well as a Dooney and Bourke collection as part of this whole like Spotlight series. They've done a really nice job with those. Over at Entertainment Earth, we have a Cinderella Loungefly that's like the Happily Ever After, and it's kind of like a pencil sketch. So it's a white background with a pencil sketch. Thought it was an interesting look for that.
Yeah, it's really attractive. The boys actually showed it this morning. Our husbands showed it this morning on the morning report. So if you want to see it on video, check out the morning discussion.
Disney Speedstorm is a new video game. I don't know much about it, but Chris is one of our video game reporters, and he did a nice write-up about that, and that's available on a variety of consoles. So if you are into Disney racing, you might want to check that out. We talked about Indiana Jones, of course, with the Geeki Tikis, but there's also some new action figures from Hasbro, and then pop figures as well. Lots of fun. And all of this, for the most part, is the classic Indiana Jones, with a few items in the action figures that are part of Dial of Destiny, which is coming up. Luke Skywalker lightsaber that was previously available in Galaxy's Edge is now on Shop Disney. And then we mentioned the as part of the Mando Mania, the R5-D4, and there's some Boba Fett action figures too. Finally, Alex has a really nice review up on our site about Box Lunch Earth Day clothes. And so there's some exclusives that are available from Disney, or Marvel, Star Wars, and also some Lord of the Rings. So kind of fun there. But yeah, that is it for our shopping list.
Wonderful. Okay, Bekah. Well, we made it through
did.
an unusual setup. I am looking forward to being back in the LP studio so that we can continue more Barely Necessities in the weeks ahead a little bit more smoothly, a little bit easier for both of us.
I know.
But thank you everyone for watching. Always be sure to hit that bell if you appreciated the info we've been providing. We really appreciate a like on the stream here. It helps other people find our streams, gives us a little bit of a boost there to get out to more people. So thanks you very much for those likes. You can follow Laughing Place on Twitter for lots of Disney content throughout the day, whether it's parks or TV, movies, or merchandise. If it's happening within the world of all things Disney, Laughing Place will bring it to you. In the meantime, thanks again for watching this week, and we will see you all next Tuesday. So,
Yep.
bye.
Have a good one.
Let me remember to hit the, there we go. Bye, everybody.